Good day, Movementers. Welcome to Behind the Music, a South Rec Christmas, Volume 6. Today I'm going to be talking about the interludes. For those who've been following us for a while, you know that on every Christmas album we have a little segment where we allow people to just speak on what Christmas means to them. I find this part of the album to be very endearing and very honest, very genuine, very innocent. I try to find kids to do it because children have the most honest opinion. They speak what's on their mind. Even if it's not something we want to hear. Shout out to Hannah Quinn who likes Christmas because there's no more school. So the interlude this year, I was looking for a couple people and I couldn't really find anyone who was willing to participate. I sent out notices and Chris said I'm not allowed to call out names, so I won't shout you out. But those people didn't come through, so I was kind of stuck at last minute to find people. And thank God Steve Bryan was part of the Christmas album this year, and he's always been a true follower and a fan, and he'll post a comment when we post things up. So I reached out to him to see if he could get his son Alonzo to be on it. And then Jay Walsh is on the album this year. I said, well, you might as well bring your son too. This is all tied really back into Wakanda Forever, where it's father and son kind of relationships, right? So I said, well, I got two from Lord Have Mercy with their sons on it. I might as well get Crystal Clear to get Sammy to do it. So I got Samuel to do it too. So that's what's on the Christmas album this year. And it's also no surprise, we got somebody's grandmom. I don't know who this lady is. But she called my phone and left a message, and I felt the reason I put it on the Christmas album is because it was so genuine and so true to heart about a grandmom's love for somebody. I don't know if the person she was calling was her nephew or her son. Well, no, it couldn't have been her son. She said her name was grandma. So it was probably her nephew, right? She was trying to get in contact with her nephew, and she ended up reaching out to my phone for some reason and left a message without verifying it was who she was looking for. So I use that in her message as a beacon of demonstrating how someone's love for somebody can be expressed even through the older generation. I mean, she was somebody's grandmom who discovered the internet, and I thought it was like just the most purest example of a grandma. You know what I mean? She found Google this year, you know what I mean? so that's the interlude. I mean, we constantly get different people who's not really part of the label or who don't even share the same beliefs, you know what I mean? Because I like to hear from other people who don't believe and people who do believe. They sort of all have the same feeling about Christmas for some reason. They believe it to be a time of family, of togetherness, of looking towards a brighter future. And since the Christmas album is about healing this year, I wanted to definitely get some of my children on it. I mean, so that's the Christmas interlude 6.
So, on track 7, it's funny, my friend Rook, he had asked me, you know, have your son say, well, you know, the meaning of Christmas. And it was funny because I was with my son that particular night or whatever, so I had to get him off his little PS4 playing the game. I said, hey, tell me what Christmas means to you. Go. And he's just like, oh, snap. So we were on my balcony and the way he did it so nonchalant. It was funny because I was like, dang, like, that's what it really mean to you off the top. Didn't practice it, no written, no nothing. He did that off his head. And I was definitely proud of him for doing it because it came out so smooth. I was like, oh, okay. So you see, like, I see the takeover happening as a father, but I'm like, you know what? Whatever I couldn't accomplish, I'm gonna watch you accomplish.
You have 4 new messages. New message.
What Christmas means to me is mostly a time for family and friends to all gather around by Christmas Eve. Mostly talk about crafting over here and think about plans for the New Year's resolution and other things like that. Basically enjoying your time together while you can and just living life to the fullest. My name is Alonzo Bryan, and I wish you all a Merry Christmas.
To replay this message, press 1. To delete, press 7. To save, press 9. Message saved. New message.
What I think I do and what's best for Christmas is spending time with their family and opening the presents, playing outside in the snow with their friends, and just having a Christmas spirit. Thank you. Bye.
Message saved. New message.
What Christmas means to me is that we spend time with our families and we get to hear the stories about Jesus Christ, and also because of the presents that we get. But it's not about just getting the presents, it's about giving the presents.
Message saved. New message.
Hey, this is Grandma. You were asking me about middle names. It was, give me a call. I want to tell you how to find out all the information. It's really neat. I just typed your name into the Google, I guess, and you have to look at it. So give me a call back. I'll tell you all about it. It's Grandma.
Message saved. There are no more messages. Main menu. To listen to your messages, press 1.